The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, will have to remain in the custody of the Department of State Services, pending the hearing and determination of the federal government's appeal at the Supreme Court, which is challenging the October 13th judgment that had released him. This development follows the decision of the Court of Appeal that upheld the application of the federal government for stay of execution of the said judgment. In the ruling, the panel held that the counter-affidavit filed against the federal government application by Kanu's legal team was misleading and held that the federal government's application was meritorious. The court further ordered that the registry of the court should transmit the record of the appeal to the Supreme Court immediately. The federal government had sought for the execution of the judgment to be suspended pending the resolution of its appeal lodged at the Supreme Court. The federal government had held that Mr. Nnamdi Kanu was a flight risk and it was in the interest of justice and relative peace in the southeast. But his legal team had insisted that he never jumped bail and his release will only bring peace and tranquility to the southeast.
This very Court of Appeal also made an order this afternoon that the records of appeal should be compiled and transmitted to the Supreme Court within 7 days. That gives an indication that we are going to have an expeditious hearing of the appeal itself at the Supreme Court. So in terms of strategy and next line of action, having just delivered this ruling, is that we will consult with the Chief Counsel, Lead Counsel, Chief Michael Zekome, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, and he will give us necessary instructions as to what to do moving forward.
The Supreme Court is the only hope left for Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, as many eagerly await the hearing and determination of the federal government's appeal before it.